Let's talk about why your leads suck and what you can do about it. So many people have come to me, salespeople, business owners, and they always complain that their leads suck. They want more leads, they want better leads, they want leads that'll just buy from them. And a lot of times I really think this stems from people really just not understanding what lead generation is. And so what lead generation is, it's literally just the process of taking someone who's most likely never heard of your business or doesn't know why your business exists and taking them through a process of understanding that, being interested in that, and then being interested to a point where they know that you offer a solution that's going to give them a better outcome than what they're currently doing, and they want to give you money in exchange for that product or service. And so the key here that most people don't actually pay attention to is taking someone that has no idea your business exists, or they don't know why your business exists. And so the reason this is so different than other avenues of growing your business, such as networking or going out and building referrals, is because these people have no connection with your business. They have no relationship with you as the owner. They have most likely have not met you. They most likely have not interacted with you or talked with you, and so they don't understand that personal connection that you give to your clients. And so because they're coming in from paid advertising, they're coming in from billboards, email marketing, whatever the source is, they're coming in from some more generic levels. Now, you can obviously personalize your branding, your messaging, all of that kind of stuff, but that is going to be different than if you personally meet someone and you give them that one-on-one interaction and you make that connection with them. And so what can you do when you're looking at your leads and why do they suck and how you can improve? So now that you understand that you're actually taking someone from this process of not knowing who you are or what you do and taking to a process that they want to spend money with you, you need to look at certain things like your messaging, your product placement, your process for new leads when they come into your business. You need to look at your audience. There's many factors that you can actually look into to fix and see exactly where the problems are. And the way I typically tend to do this is I start at the very beginning and I say, great, how many leads are we getting in and what's happening with those leads when they get on call with salespeople or they enter our sales funnel or whatever the process is. And I start breaking down each level of the process to get them into our customer flow one by one, and I see where the gap is, okay? And so this is what you can do with your business. Maybe you're generating a lot of leads, but they're not converting into appointments, and maybe the appointments aren't converting into sales. You need to find where the gaps is, where the percentages are low, and you can increase those, and that's where you're going to start with fixing your leads. So if you're getting a lot of leads in, but you're not getting a lot of appointments scheduled, then you probably need to look at the top of your funnel, and you need to fix either your messaging, the product placement, or you need to change the audience that you're targeting. And sometimes it could be a combination of all three. And so now you can see why this can be such a complex thing to actually generate quality leads in good numbers for your business. Now, no matter how much you work on this, you can increase the value and the quality of your leads, but it will never be 100%. So you need to keep in mind that you're always going to have some kind of lead volume that drops off, that isn't a good fit, that'll waste a little bit of your time, waste a little bit of your money coming into your ecosystem. But that is just a process of growing your business. It's a cost of doing your business. So take a look at your messaging. Are you constructing the right message that attracts the right person? Are you placing, if you have a good message, are you placing that in front of the right person at the right time? And once you have those two things figured out, are you having the right product offering for that audience who's seeing that message that's going to solve the biggest problem that they have as soon as possible and give them actionable results? I'm glad you're enjoying the video. If you need help with hiring, training, or managing your VAs, make sure you click the link in the description below to check out our free VA hiring workshop. If you need one-on-one help with me, click the link to schedule an appointment to see how I can help. That they can then convert into a benefit in their life, and they can see such value from that they want to do more business with you in the future. So that's the first place you want to start looking, or places you want to start looking, and really make sure you hone in on to enhance the quality of your leads. The second thing that you really want to do is if you have a sales team or a salesperson that's working in your business, this is one of the best sources of marketing content for your business, okay? Besides you being the expert on your product or service and an expert on your audience, your salespeople are talking to your audience members all day. They're trying to deliver this message, they're receiving questions, they're getting objections, and they're getting the questions that your audience is actually giving them. And so you should establish a really good connection between your salesperson or sales team and your marketing person or your marketing team. Your salesperson would be saying, hey, we have these people coming in from these methods and they keep asking the same question. Let's alter, let's change, or maybe let's update the marketing content for this channel and let's add in some verbiage that talks about the answer to this question that we keep getting. Or maybe they're complaining about this thing, or maybe they are unsure of this thing, or maybe one of their fears is this. Your sales team can equip your marketing team with so much valuable content that is coming straight from the words, straight from the mouth of your audience, and is going to enhance your marketing so well and so powerfully that your sales team should be able to get on the phone and be able to close and set appointments so much easier, because now your marketing team is delivering content that is coming right from the mouth of your audience. This is an extremely powerful thing that if you can actually figure this out, how to make your sales team talk with your marketing team and empower them to enable each other, to help each other, you will have so much more success with your lead generation and the quality of your leads. You are going to be shocked. And the last thing you want to look at is your sales team. Now, if you're having trouble converting leads into sales or appointments, you obviously want to work with your sales team to make sure that they're optimizing their process, they're optimizing their scripts in the best way possible. But most of the time, it's not just a salesperson who's at fault for the leads not converting into sales or appointments. Most of the time, it's going to be one of the other things. Salespeople generally do want to make money and they want to help your business grow. And so you need to be able to empower them by optimizing everything else in your funnel, everything else in your business, and work with your sales team on, hey, what are some of the gaps you're seeing? What are some of the problems you're seeing? What is some of your feedback where we can improve and help you get some better quality leads so that way you can convert more? Now, you obviously have to be careful with your sales team because salespeople always tend to want to blame everything else and everyone else for their leads sucking. And so there is a level of skill and there's definitely a level of practice and art that goes into sales that they need to be mastering and working very hard on. So if you have a really good salesperson or sales team that are performing at a high level, maybe they have a high close rate, or maybe the appointments that they do get, they close quite a high percentage of, and then I would definitely be leaning on your sales team to say, hey, what do you think we could do to be optimizing what we're doing on the front end to get in some better quality leads or to get in more leads so that way you can close more of these deals. However, if you're seeing a really low close rate and you see kind of a lack of energy and a lack of responsiveness from your sales team, maybe there is a delay in them getting on the phone or contacting leads. If you have leads that are coming in, they're sitting there for a few hours or even 30 minutes and nothing's happening, then you definitely have a sales team problem, and you need to work with your salesperson or your sales team to optimize their system, their process, and their workflow in order to do a better job. So definitely your salesperson or your sales team can be a gap for you in your lead generation process. However, most of the time, I would assume that it's going to be you need to look at other pieces of your marketing and of your customer journey, from getting them to being someone who doesn't know who you are and why you exist into someone that wants to give money to your business for your product or service. If you can take a look at that kind of big picture and you can break it down into piece by piece, you'll find exactly where the gaps are, and then you'll be able to know exactly where you need to work on. And then once you've fixed all of that, then you can go to your sales team and you can say, hey, look, here's the percentages. We have, this many leads coming in. We have a high percentage setting appointments. They're very interested. And if your close rate is low, we need to work with you specifically to get your skills up so you can convert them into customers. And you know exactly where to fix the gaps, and you can get back to growing your business and you can get back to making more money and doing it is what you love to do. Hey everyone, that's the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see more videos like this one, go ahead and leave the like button to let me know that you got value from the video, as well as go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that way you can be tuned in when I create more videos in the future. Also, go ahead and check out the description if you want to find out more information about working with me one-on-one. I do provide consulting and coaching services for hiring VA teams, for marketing teams and sales teams to help your business get consistent growth so you can live a life of abundance.